Hey everyone, Roxbox and 90 here with some more Commander 2013 spoilers. Midnight spoilers. Yep, we're up late seeing why green is going to be stupid amazing because we have Curse of Predation to start off. This is the green curse, and guess what guys? It's the best one! By not even close. It's ridiculous. It's 3 mana like the rest, but you enchant a player. Whenever a creature attacks enchanted player, put a 1/1 counter on it. And you may not think this means much. 1/1 counter, just 1 on each creature that attacks. That's not very much power up. That's not much of encouragement. Until you realize it's every single creature from any player who attacks the enchanted player. All the other curses have the problems, such as the black one we see today, the Curse of Shallow Graves, that it says 1 or more creatures attacks, which means that no matter how many creatures an opponent attacks, but they only get 1 bonus. This guard makes everyone get 1/1 counters. Yeah, it makes whoever players this is attached to the hate magnet of the field, if only because players are like, I can get 1/1 counters on all my dudes. You think Avenger of Zendikar was stupid dumb as even a 0/1s before? This card encourages them to be attacking nonstop because they not only get plus from landfall, they get plus from this card. And really it's any creatures. Who doesn't like giving 1/1 counters to every creature? It's so far ahead of the other curses to be ridiculous. I don't know why they want to make green absurd, but they are. The black one only says 1 or more creatures, and you get a 2/2 black zombie tapped, so you can't even have it as a blocker for your next turn. It's just a 2/2 body, nothing special. Maybe see some play in a zombie with zombie somehow. I don't know. It's fine. Nothing really crazy special. The green one's just so good. The other ones all kind of vanish from existing in face of it. Then we have Identity Nemesis. Yep, a Merfolk rogue. And I'll call it here first. Remember Scavenging Ooze? Everyone was like, maybe Legacy. This is a Legacy card. We have an Eternal format card. Yep, you heard it. Nemesis, Identity Nemesis is a Merfolk rogue, 3 for a 3/1, so reasonably costed on the curve because 3 power means a big deal in Merfolk builds, especially with the Lords going on. It's going to be serious power. When it comes into play, you choose a player. It has protection from that player. What does that mean? They spelled out it cannot be blocked or anything that player has. It cannot be targeted from anything that player has. It cannot be damaged by anything that player has or enchanted by any source controlled by that player. Yeah, you heard me. The majority of prevention and removal in Legacy vanish. You can't block him. You play him, you have 1 or 2 Lords in play, you got 4/2, a 5/2, a 5/3, unblockable, near unkillable creature that only scales the more stuff you have going on. In a heavy aggro Merfolk build, of which there are plenty in Legacy, this card is monstrous. It's really has a lot of potential. I think like Scavenging Ooze, it will be limited. It's not going to see play in a huge variety of decks, but the decks that it works with, it will likely see play. You heard it here first. If the Scavenging Ooze went up to $40, this one probably won't be quite that high, but I would think this would be an over $20 card if it sees play in Legacy. That's my speculation. You heard it here first. Fantastic. Freaking tastic. Then we got a Korean, I guess, Chinese, Korean, Zombie Dude. Fallen Keeper, 7 mana. It's a creature. I guess it's supposed to be a zombie of some sort. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may return all creature cards put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn to hand. And tap 1 black, sacrifice another creature. Target creature gets -2/-2. He's an 8/6 body for 7. And that's pretty much what he is. So he's fine. Nothing super special. 7 for an 8/6 is, the mana cost is whatever. It's not a big deal. And the fact that you can remove the blockers in order to deal damage to a player. It's a sack outlet. You sack your creatures to kill all their stuff. You attack with him. He does damage to a player. You get all the creatures back to your hand. Not bad. Really not. And of course, just at working as a sack outlet, a number of builds could use that very easily. Of course, token being the most obvious, where you just have tons of tokens, so you easily remove most of their field. But other than that, he's kind of just a big, expensive sack outlet with no evasion. He's okay. Nothing super special. Then we got the new stuff. Yep, the new stuff from like 15 minutes ago. Opal Palace, the very gorgeous, nice art. It's kind of command towery like, but gorgeous. Taps for colorless. Tap one, tap. Add to your mana pool 1 mana of any color of your commander's color's identity. We discussed color identity. It's any colors included on your commander's card. So say Roon would be green, white, and blue as his color identity. You pick any of those colors, and if you spend this mana to cast your commander, it enters the battlefield with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the number of times it's been cast from the command zone. So this is a card that encourages command zone activity. Some of the commanders try to cheat with command zone stuff. This card encourages people to play your commanders. They die, they get boosted for it. And the fact you can feed it as a near command tower effect into your commander is very, very nice. Obviously, command tower is a better card nearly universally, if only because it's a flat up any mana you need. This card, though, will be a shoo-in for the majority of EDH decks out there, if only because it makes your commander more powerful the more that you cast him, which is nice, him or her, or it. It's a nice scale for the game. Your commander, let's say Roon, is a 4/4, so he dies once, twice, then he comes into play as a 6/6, or I guess that's how it works. Yeah, 6/6. So it's a bigger body. It's nice land. Very cool. Roon, speaking of Roon, of the Hidden Realms, we got a Rhinoceros, yep, a Rhino Soldier for Bant, which makes sense. Bant has those colors. 5 for a 4/4, Vigilance, Trample. Okay, so could work very interestingly with Voltron. Tap 2, colorless, tap, exile another target creature. Anyone. Very nice. I like the political aspect. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So we have an on-creature flicker effect for a commander that can target any creature on the battlefield. Very, very fun with ETB effects and LTB effects. Enter battlefield, leave battlefield. My Rafik deck's built like that. I think this card will likely see some play in it. I'm considering I have a high consideration of putting this guy in, only because he's a very easy to use ETB trigger. Very fun card, will be a very nice shoo-in. Straight up flickering, very cool. The fact you can do it on someone else, you block, you flicker them out of combat, could be very cool. I like him a lot. Very neat. Kind of more basic compared to Derevi, but still I like. The art's a little simple for me, but still cool. So we have a whole bunch of spoilers tonight. Let me know your thoughts about them all below in the comment section. Stay tuned for more Commander 2013 spoilers. I'll be keeping you guys up to date on that and any other Magic the Gathering content I can think of. So stay tuned by subscribing. And as always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.